shame to complain, but we gotta have a lot more love. It's a shame to complain, but we gotta have a lot more love. It's a shame to complain, but we gotta have a lot more love. It's a shame to complain, but we gotta have a lot more love. It's a shame to complain, but we gotta have a lot more love. It's a shame to complain, but we gotta have a lot more love. It's a shame to complain, but we gotta have a lot more love. It's a shame to complain, but we gotta have a lot more love.
All right, howdy. Welcome back to Windley Mania, the greatest podcast you never heard of, brought to you by the greatest band you never heard of. That band being Windley. You have to follow at Windley_band on all the socials to keep up with the world of Windley. I'm the best in the world, Andrew Reidner, and with me, as always, man's best friend, Devin Hopkins.
Shouldn't you say the world? The best in the world?
Oh, the best in the world.
Yeah, since you're adding the emphasis on the H.
Man's best friend.
Man's best friend.
Man's best friend. How are you, pal?
Just fine.
Yeah?
Had a nice sandwich.
What'd you eat?
I made like a Waffle House style, like Philly sandwich at work.
What is Waffle House style?
Because they make it on Texas toast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
they use
that,
American
actually.
cheese.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's good.
Waffle House style. We were at Waffle House last night, and I noticed. Did you see that picture of Miss Lucy?
I did not.
She worked at Waffle House for like 57 years.
I didn't see that.
That's gotta suck, right? She
mean,
couldn't have liked it that much. Like, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, 57 years is a long time.
Yeah.
That's half a century.
Shout out to that one dude he said he's there every day.
Oh yeah,
He's
one
like
dude that's always working there.
Yeah.
That he's got like the Harley Davidson
like,
shirt
I love
on.
this shit. I love this shit.
I'm so passionate about breakfast.
This is my house. Okay, so we're not alone this week. Our wonderful guest that is joining us is a hopping legend. A hopping local legend from Myrtle Beach. He's been involved with a myriad of projects such as Hey Dude, an old news, an old pop punk band. There was the Henry Christmas thing we'll talk about. There was the Giant Fetus thing. And now, what he's probably been known as this whole time, just no one was paying attention, is our good old pal, Frank the Frog.
Hey, I don't know why I leaned in. The microphone is there. How's it going? Hey,
how are you doing, sir?
I'm all right. I'm a frog man, and I'm hopping. I'm on the internet.
Yeah. What's the line off the new single Amphibian? The you shot out of your dad as a tat. What?
Oh, I once was just a tadpole out my dad hole.
Yeah. It's a great line.
I'm glad y'all like that.
So, what's up? What do you want to talk about?
Honestly, the stock market, because these No, I'm kidding. I know nothing about stocks.
I don't know shit about that.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a different podcast.
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
Completely but it different. Seems cool. Like, I don't know, you hit a button and rob people or something.
I think that's what happens.
I don't know.
And they say like, the shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
They turn it off at the end of every day. They can just leave it off.
Don't they ring a bell?
Yeah, they ring a bell and they're like, we're closed. They can just keep it closed, right? Yeah. And like everything's fine. They close at like 5. Like life is cool after 5 p.m. Like you're good. Like they don't have to. They get
like C-list celebrities like ring the bell sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Or like they'll get someone in like a cartoon character costume.
Ooh. Really?
I think I saw like
Frankie
it's like
Muniz
Snoopy up there.
Yeah, like I'll have Snoopy or SpongeBob, Garfield, all of them.
So, Frank the Frog.
Hey.
When did Hey Dude started in 2007, you said?
Yeah, there was a lot going on in the streets. It was a real busy time, a real busy area, and we lost a good buddy to the streets. So we had to write a song about it, you know what I mean? It was the homie Sparky, and the song was called Sparky versus 65. It was a dog. My friend's dog got hit, so we all came together as a band and a group, and we wrote this amazing song. And it didn't bring the dog back, though, but, like, at least we, booked some shows, and that was cool. And people were like, hey, we can mosh to you.
Yeah.
Did they mosh to the dog song?
Yeah, that's what
Hell
it was
yeah.
all about.
That's what the
you know?
dog would have wanted.
Was
I
that
imagine.
band like more straight up pop punk, or were there the breakdowns as the
It was
that
like
people
the,
like?
the pop punk with the breakdown parts, but I feel like now we've evolved to where it's like you never know when they're gonna happen. You know, then it was compared to now a bit more formulaic. I would say, you know what I mean? Like you got your verse, you got your chorus, and you know what's gonna happen there. You know what I mean? Now it'll just be like, oops, started with a breakdown. You don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
I was in one of those bands for a little bit. And
Yeah,
it was
you know.
like I remember like it was like a big sit down discussion. Like when's the breakdown? Gotta have a breakdown. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm just like,
When is it?
when's the breakdown? Where is it?
Did you guys have
Draw on the map.
a bell that would ring for those meetings?
Yes,
And
at 5 p.m.
Garfield would come
Yeah,
out.
Garfield would come out.
Yeah. And now to open the breakdown market trade, Garfield.
Mosh.
And can you describe the music scene around 2007? What was going on? Like, who were the other bands? What were the venues like in your eyes?
So sometimes they were doing shows at the warehouse in Conway, which was cool. Around that time, what else was there? I forget names of things, and they come and go. There was a place, and I don't remember the name of it, but I think it's like the $5 Emporium or something now. It's across from Bad Kitty. I don't know. We popped up there one time, and this dude was like, yeah, man, you can book whoever. So we started booking like really heavy bands and also really random bands, pretty much anybody. But we kind of overdid it, I think. Like we were there like every Friday for a minute. And also at one point, that guy, I'm not going to say his name and cancel him because I don't think he's relevant now anyway.
Yeah.
But if anybody ever tries to book through him, I'll be like, no, this was that guy. It was like I don't know. We started getting people coming through, right? And I don't remember exactly, but at one point he used the money he was supposed to give to like bands and just bought beer and drank the beer. He was like, you can have one, but like, I was like, well, we appreciate that, but what about those bands? They're all 17-year-olds and don't drink. No, I'm just kidding. But some of that was the case, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like straight edge kids that.
How long did this $5 Emporium place last?
I don't even remember.
You said it lasted
now.
a minute, and that's usually pretty good for some
Yeah.
venues in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
If you last a minute, you're good.
I really don't remember. I'm going to
Usually get
say
2 minutes.
maybe not a whole year, but about a year. There was a season worth of mosh.
Okay.
And eventually we were like, oh, wait, that guy is a crazy person. He just spent all that money on the beer. And
Damn.
yeah. But it was cool, though. Sometimes for a second, things are cool before they get too wild.
That's such an interesting location because I know where you're talking about, and it's like right
Yeah.
by where that Kmart was, and
Yeah.
it's just like, what the fuck else is like? It's like there's
Yeah.
no one walking over there. There's nothing else really like
wait.
in that area. Like
Geographically, you brought me to the next big venue. Just right down the road, the basement. Finally.
Oh, yeah,
When
the
the
basement.
basement became a thing. That's when, I don't know, we went there a lot, and they never really steered us wrong, except for when they gave. Never mind. I was gonna make a bad joke, but I'm not gonna
Go
make
for
the
it.
joke.
you can make a bad joke.
Oh well, okay. Who is this? Someone's here.
It's Costin.
Oh.
Costin Sutton.
Costin Sutton.
You want him on?
He can, yeah.
Okay, Costin, you want to pull up a mic?
You want to pull up a mic, Costa?
Or there's a mic right there. I can set it up real quick. Sure. All right, we'll be right back.
Nice.
So Costin is now joined with us, so he can probably he's got more firsthand experience with this gentleman joining us. First, and I mean both hands, I guess, right? Am I right with that assumption?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah. Do you
all
remember
those,
ever seeing his bands?
Yeah, Hey Dude and Old News.
Yeah.
And Henry Christmas and Giant Fetus and now
Yeah.
Frank the Frog.
He used to hold me up like the Dirty Dancing dance. We would do that. I would run and he'd catch me
Yeah.
with his
A lot
hands.
stronger back then.
Hey, I think you're stronger now. Honest, you've been
Maybe. We should
doing
try that.
training.
The next show.
They tell me I'm
November
heavy.
18th.
do that.
No.
I'll hold them up.
There you go.
Okay, so Hey Dude transitioned to Old News.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Well, so part of it was like member switching around. We also consciously made the decision to like shift the sound. Yeah, we just like, we're a different band. We don't want people to make us play those songs if we don't want to, you know what I mean? Because I felt like if we were still Hey Dude, everybody would have been like, well, play those songs. And we're like, we don't want to now.
And you would have just been
know?
like, that's old news, man.
Yeah, it's old news, you know? And we didn't
Hey,
want to
dude,
have to say
that's
that
old
every
news.
time. Yeah. We said that
Yeah.
once.
You guys had an album, right?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, yeah.
Or was it an EP?
I don't know what any of
6
these
or
things
7
are
songs.
anymore. Yeah, they're all something numbers.
Where was
music.
that recorded?
Someplace in Georgia. I forget what it's called now. I don't
Yeah.
even know. But the guy's name was Alex, and he was fun to annoy the hell out of. You know, we were like, Alex. I don't know. I just kept doing that a lot. And,
Yeah.
I don't think he liked us, but it turned out good and I had fun. Learned a lot from Alex.
That's all that matters.
You know, I actually didn't. I didn't pay any attention. Now I actually do. Like when I go to the studio, I'm just over there like, okay.
Taking mental notes.
Back then I was just like, hit the button, Alex. Let's go it again.
Fuck it.
And that's why I hated us.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
He hated you. He told me.
We found him.
Yeah, we found
We looked
him.
up Alex, Georgia on
Georgia,
Google,
yeah.
and we found him immediately.
Is it Henrietta? Is that the name of the place?
Marietta?
Marietta. I think.
What it would have been.
Henrietta was a band.
Yeah, from Marietta. That's right.
Oh,
No, I'm
okay.
making
So
that
it
up.
was
I'm
two
making that
Yeah,
things.
up.
Henrietta was like a Scrams, like an emo band, I think.
Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, Marietta, Georgia's pretty
I said on the break that my brain is Play-Doh now. Like, all the details are there. They're just kind of collaged together in a weird way that they're not supposed to be. But yeah, ask me any questions. I got the details, man.
Really?
Yeah, it
Okay.
was John Hopkins and Sloan Kettering.
So
Used to blaze that shit every day.
obviously, Old News isn't playing any shows right now, so I guess that fizzled out. Is that
Yeah.
pretty much just people moved on?
I mean, every time someone asks me this, I say the same thing. I'm down. But, you know, it's like a whole... It's like Fast and the Furious 8, getting
Yeah.
everyone back together. You know, I have to go over to this place, go over to that place. You have to get
Yeah.
Vin Diesel involved.
And you got to offer like millions of dollars.
Millions upon millions.
Wait, that's the one where they go to the. That's the one they go to space, right? I
Yep.
think.
Yep.
I haven't
You
seen
and
a
Ludacris
single
go to
one of these movies.
You and Ludacris
Really?
go to space.
Wait, you haven't seen any of the Fast and the Furious movies?
I haven't seen a single one.
Not even like the first three.
I
first-
I've
But
seen
that
like the
first
first
what
four
I
are
mean
pretty
by
good.
I haven't seen a single one is
No.
that means I haven't seen a single one.
You just watch the first two, and you'd be like, all right.
I want to watch all of them though.
And then you watch the rest of them, you're like, 3 makes sense, 4 makes sense. And it's like, what the fuck?
So
is
I've
going
watched
on?
the first 4 and I watched the newest one. So I pretty much got it all down.
Yeah.
I was watching it's 10 now. That's where they're at. I was watching it and like so much shit has happened. I was like, oh, okay, I'm strapped in. I'm ready. There's like government involvement.
Have
They're
you watched
doing
any of the
this.
spin-offs?
There's only just the Hobbs and Shaw, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I keep thinking of like Calvin and Hobbes every time I see that fucking movie.
Calvin and Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, Calvin and
Calvin
Hobbes.
Hobbs and Shaw Save Christmas.
Calvin and Hobbs and Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that'd be a
shit.
good one.
Write it down.
Write that down.
So what were you doing after the band stopped? What were you up to then?
Oh, I don't know, man. Wait, when were we? Where were we at?
This is after old
after
news
old
now.
news.
Yeah, yeah.
After old news stuff, man, we're jumping around a lot. I
Well, you're
finished
afraid to fog your
college.
hopping.
Well, that's when I did Henry Christmas and
was
also finished college. Henry Christmas was kind of like a weirdo folk rock thing. That's what I'll call it, just weirdo folk rock.
Yeah.
And truthfully, I was like really trying to finish college, so I wasn't. That's why I didn't like really promote it. I kind of kept it this like lo-fi thing. Like if you know about it, you know about it.
I did see
played
you
like
play a
3
couple-
shows.
I did see one of
Yeah.
those
Yeah, Henry
shows.
Christmas was sick.
I played like 3 or 4 shows out of the like 3 or 4 years that I mainly did that. It was very low key. Yeah, I don't know. I might bring some of it back, but I've honestly just been trying to like take that collage thing that I was talking about and just put that into like music. So like bringing back all the sounds into just what I'm currently doing, if that makes sense. I'm gonna skeet on it.
I'll skeet, goddamn.
Yeah.
So and then that was led into Giant Fetus,
Kind of.
which was I remember the morning Giant Fetus stuff was starting to be announced, and I was like, "What is that?"
You remember that? What did you think? Did you think it was a metal band? Because that's what everyone said.
No, I didn't. Well, I didn't know if it was a musical thing at all. I was just like this Giant
I
Fetus.
think it like just followed me. You followed me on Instagram. Like, who's Giant Fetus?
Yeah.
And then I dug a little bit. I was like, oh, it's Henry Christmas.
Yeah.
It's Jake.
What conjured that up?
The name or the project or any of it?
Yeah, what
it's
happened?
Both.
So the Henry Christmas stuff started like more folksy, and then you're recording this on a, sorry to reveal to everyone, GarageBand, right?
Yeah.
So Henry Christmas moved to GarageBand, and I started playing with a bunch of digital stuff. So honestly, I got a whole digital album of Henry Christmas too. You can search Henry 2, is what it's called. But through playing around with that, and I don't know if he wants me to reveal his identity, but my secret collaborator, Occult Jam, definitely not someone who was there from the beginning or anything. We kind of played around with digital stuff, learned we could make beats and stuff on there also, and kind of did some things as a joke, and then accidentally deleted a bunch of stuff. And then I did the Giant Fetus thing just kind of really to see what I could do as I did it.
Yeah.
And should I reveal my main motivation? I had
Absolutely.
an enlightening moment during all of it, which
Yeah.
caused the switch.
Okay.
I hope my mom's not listening. I was on an acid trip, y'all.
Oh,
Yeah, straight up LSD, bro. No, but it was, I don't know. People say they like see stuff. I never saw anything that wasn't there. But if you close your eyes, you could very much see visuals as if you're in a dream state type thing. And that's what had happened. And it was one of those magical fortune teller box things. And it was a fairy lady. And she was like,
what'd she say?
do the music thing to the best of your ability. Just go all the way with it, you skank ass hoe. And I was like, yes, girl. Mm-mm-mm. I was tripping, you know. That's how I responded. And yeah, it was good, you know. And I never saw her again though. But
Sad.
I keep doing the music and hope that she'll
come back to you.
show up again. You know, my magical fairy acid lady.
What do you think it
Maybe-
will take to see her again?
Probably acid.
Maybe the music will guide you.
Yeah. That.
To her.
I haven't tried.
Yeah.
I haven't tripped since then, honestly. So it could just be that. But I'll keep doing the music because that's
I mean, if you do an
Fun.
acid trip, maybe you should be like, "Hey, you're doing a great job. Keep at it."
yeah. I'm
And maybe
afraid to,
that'll like just push it even further.
I'm afraid. I don't know if any of you guys trip. Do any of you guys?
I've never done acid. I've done mushrooms.
I took mushrooms one time, but I didn't think I took enough. I just got really sweaty.
I'm wondering if like
not
everyone
fun.
says don't look in the mirror.
I
Is
looked in
it-
the fucking mirror.
Is it the same audio wise? Like, can you listen to your own music? That's what I'm wondering. Maybe if you're really happy with what you made, you'll be like, "Oh, this is fire," or you'll be like, "Should have done that over. This sucks. I hate myself." You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I could see maybe listening to your music while you're tripping and being like, "This is good" while I'm tripping and while I'm sober, but
Yeah.
making music while you're tripping and then hearing it sober, you're probably like, "This sucks."
yeah, no, yeah.
Because like the intoxicated mind or whatever is like, "Hell yeah, this is awesome," and the
Yeah.
sober mind's like, "What the fuck was I doing?"
I wouldn't even want the process though of like, "Oh, we have to record again. I have to hit that button." It's like,
Yeah.
don't tell me what to do right now.
Just don't want it done.
Yeah,
I don't want to look at a screen right now.
yeah, right.
You think it's a good tool for creativity?
I think it can be, but I don't think. I think you should explore all parts of your mind one way or the other, but that's all I'm gonna say about it. I don't want people to think like, yeah, man, you gotta be tripping and you gotta have a candle blowing and you gotta have this thing and that.
Well,
thing.
what's other how do you explore your mind in other ways?
Just think about choices you've made and reflect on them, that kind of thing. Is that?
That does not sound fun.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'd rather have a bad trip.
Yeah.
Well, then I actually have some acid that someone sold me about a year ago in my fridge, and I feel like it's probably just not gonna work at all now, and probably not give you a bad trip. But I'll give you that, and you can stay in my house.
I'll reflect on every bad,
thing that I've
every
ever
dumb
done
thing
to
I've
you.
ever said.
How would that feel? That'd be a good trip. I don't know. I feel like if you're listening to someone else's mistakes while you're tripping, that'd be hilarious. I think I'd just
Yeah.
be laughing the whole time. Like, and then you said what? Oh,
How long ago?
I thought I was stupid. Yeah.
What's the worst thing you've ever said, Devin?
Huh?
What's the worst thing you've ever said?
Oh, I don't
Think about it. Think about it really hard.
Think about it really hard.
Yeah, and try to infuriate yourself.
Oh, I'm so mad. Why did I say that?
So, Giant Fetus was fairly short-lived.
Yeah.
Did that just kind of transition into Frank the Frog in a way?
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't consciously make a shift in sound with it, but I feel like that came naturally with it just because I don't know. I don't know why that happened. I still kind of am approaching music the same kind of, but I don't know.
I think Frank the Frog's a more marketable name than Giant Fetus.
Well, yeah, that's definitely it. I was trying to find a fancy way of not saying just that specifically, but yeah, that's mainly it. Like
I'd agree with that.
there's actually a point where like, yeah, I don't remember who it was, but somebody didn't put my name on a flyer, and I was playing a show, and I was like,
That's
I
Giant
think
Fetus.
it's because of that.
Damn.
Yeah, I think like they just don't
That's kinda
want.
fucked up.
They don't want that on the marquee out there. Giant fetus, big ass
You
fetus
could at
coming
least
up.
shorten the name, just put Giant on there.
Yeah, but
Giant F word.
yeah,
Yeah, that's better. Sure.
I trick people with Frank the Frog though. That's how good of a marketable name it is. Like I'd be like, "You heard of him?" And people lie every time. They're like, "Yeah, I have."
That's
I have
really
heard
good
that
then.
name. I'm like, "Yeah, you have. It's me." And they're like, "Oh yeah, what's up, Frank?" Yeah, like they act like they know it, and I'm like, "Yeah, you show some respect for this
some
person that I
respect on
just
my
made
name."
up basically this past year, and you fell for it."
Yeah. Do you feel like it's another persona for you?
At first, I thought I did just because it was a cool name and a funny thing to put on my head, but haven't I always been using funny names and putting weird shit on my head? Like, it's not really a persona, I guess. It's just
Okay.
another.
You?
Yeah, it's another
Yeah.
shade of weirdo.
Did you have the hat before the name, or
No, the hat came after, but I knew that these hats were everywhere. The internet was giving me all these hats all the time. They were like, "You want these frog hats?" And I was like, "Not really, man. I don't know why I would."
well, now
And
you?
then-
Yeah,
yeah,
you got one.
How many do you have right now?
3 that I count, and there's a 4th that I'm gonna give to someone because it's weird. It looks weird. It ain't right.
So you're not wearing the same one every time?
Yeah. Well, there's not 3. I have 3 different like variations.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like the stage hat. There's the bucket hat. There's another stage hat, but I think it's for babies or something. It looks weird. And then I just ordered a beanie. It's all right.
Hey, got to have all your seasons covered.
I'm trying, but
Yeah. So how many shows have you played as Frank the Frog?
Oh, that's a good question. How you
feel like
gonna
there's
ask
been
me
a-
something so recent that you think I know it? I'm gonna guess at least 6 or 7 this past year, but I really don't know.
Yeah.
I started playing a lot, and then I spaced them out, and then I don't know. Occasionally, I've been hopping on random things in like North Carolina and stuff. I hate numbers though, so I don't know. A
Yeah.
handful.
I just wanted like an estimate, sort of.
I'm gonna say about 7-ish at least.
Yeah. How's it compare from, obviously it's a good chunk of time spaced out between, but, being with a group and now just you're by yourself.
Completely like different genres too.
Yeah, I hate it honestly. Well, no, we're getting there now. I don't know if you guys saw the shows, but like from like the first few shows till like 4 shows ago, I feel like I didn't even get my frontman energy. Like it was easy back in the day with the homies because I don't know, I felt like they were the squad, they were
Yeah.
with me, and but yeah, it's just kind of been like rapping and performing. Hey, I'm Frank until like I don't know,
There was-
sometime this summer.
I saw
just got
you at one of the
excited.
Arcadia shows, and I kind of saw that energy you were talking about. 'Cause
Yeah, I think
there
it
was
was
a lot
starting.
of like people that everyone knows there, and so
Yeah.
you kind of had that kind of environment, and you had a crowd, an energetic crowd, and I saw you getting involved with everybody too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
could see like this. Well, I can't remember what show it was.
That
we
was
went
I
to.
think that was the death metal show.
No, it was the one that we went to at
when we went
Gator
to.
Tales.
Yeah,
And like your mom was there, I think, and your brother, and you had like there was like a spark of energy there that I could see. But then like whenever there's like more people at the I think it was the show in June.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Death
same
metal
one I'm
show you
talking
opened?
about.
Yeah.
Like your crowd like activities are different.
Yeah. I got more.
I could see the improvement for sure.
Yeah, I feel more confident.
You had everyone chanting "Ribbit."
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit's
Yeah.
hard.
that's what you got to do. Make them yell things.
Do you approach like writing music the same as you used to? Like, is it the same? Like, would you say with like full band? As it would be
Yes
now
and no,
solo?
because I don't have a specific way that I approach now. Like, there's not like I go in and write and then write. I don't know. I'm kind of just tinkering with different parts until I have like mostly a full thing, and then I'm like, oh, okay, now I can fill in the rest. So like, I don't know. I do like half of the production type stuff. So sometimes I'll just be like playing with that, or I'll have like right now secretly I've got like 3 collabs that I'm just kind of waiting to finish recording with some people. So really, they just have been written. They just need to be put together. I don't know. It's kind of different every time. Like,
That leads to what is that community of I guess like hip hop artists or rappers, how does that community differ from like the punk and pop punk like bands that are trying to grind as well? I mean, like everyone's got the same goal, but like I guess personalities and what their individual goals are.
They're kind of, I guess, about the same. But I think honestly the communication is kind of different. Well, I'm just gonna speak with the only like community type thing I'm involved with, the Delusional Music guys, and a lot of us aren't even from Myrtle Beach. So the communication is usually like online and like a group chat type thing.
Yeah.
Occasionally, like we had a Arcadia event this summer that we all kind of got together for.
Nice.
But I think that's where it's different because like here it's like there's a show every like couple weeks or so, and at least half of everybody gets together there and kind of reconvenes there. That's different, and also. I want to say the way things are booked are different, but I also don't know how much of that is like just natural or necessity. Like with them, it's just kind of more like, hey, this event is coming up. Can we see what we can do to make it happen? Where like with the Myrtle Beach shows thing, it's kind of like, okay, there's a schedule. Let's see if we can like, work with it kind of, you know what I mean? So I guess it's kind of like less systematic, but yeah, sometimes that's good, and sometimes it's like trying to throw sprinkles at a donut that ain't there. You ever do that?
No, I've never done that.
I can't say that I have.
It's a bad idea.
You mentioned Delusional Music.
Yeah.
What's
Delusional. It's
Sounds crazy.
It's delusional is what it is.
Yeah.
So it's technically a label, but we don't really look at it that way, and it's not really label-like in that regard that you might be thinking. It's kind of more of just like a collective of artists, kind of a support group, if you will. Like we support each other and help each other with this event, that event, whatever. It's kind of like yeah, I don't know.
That's cool.
It's almost like a posse, but no one stabs each other.
That's always
unless you
good.
mess with me. I'm just kidding.
You're not holding anyone out of the window when they don't have their payment ready.
You don't do shakedowns.
Yeah.
We don't need to.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they just pay up anyway.
So
I don't know.
were they involved with like the tour you did recently?
They weren't.
Okay.
That was a Fleshworm, FW.
Yeah.
Free weed. That's
Yeah.
not what it also stands for, but it could be.
How is it touring with the project you got going on right now?
What do you mean, like how, like touring as a rapper?
Yeah. Well, yeah. How'd it go, and how was?
Man, it was
how was
cool,
the
man.
experience
Because
for-
like we were trying to get into these hotels, right, and we couldn't because there was like all the lines of hoes out there yelling and screaming our names, just like blocking the hotels and whatnot. There was we had to hit up Diddy for a special. He had a place that we could like creep around the back and get to, and we stayed with Diddy a night or two. And I'm actually the one that gave him and Baby those matching jammies. Like I thought they looked cool, so I got them for my friends, and then people hated on them on the internet for having the sleepover in them. But I told them that's what they should be doing.
So you should be.
So it went good.
Yeah, it went well. It was all good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we rocked out. Me and James.
Fleshworm.
Fleshworm was there, and he's the one that designed the jammies. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out, Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put a EP out in August, trying to stay up. Is that there's some singles on there?
Is that still out there?
I believe it is, unless you took it down.
Then it worked. Get it, trying to stay up. Oh, it didn't get taken down. Oh. Glad y'all like that.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
You want to talk about the EP?
Yeah. There's those songs are crazy, man. Cause like put them together, and I recorded. And like,
Yeah. Yeah.
And some of them were good.
It's crazy how that works.
Yeah.
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 And like
Yeah.
if you
Are-
play them backwards or not, but like
Oh, you gotta play.
Yeah, they don't make much sense when you play them backwards.
Yeah.
Were some of the features on there part of the ridiculous music or
Delusion.
delusional music. Only in Lucky, the song
okay.
Lucky. Jade Chanel is the singer.
Yeah.
And according to my Spotify, that's the song. That's the one that everybody likes. It stays at the top now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The algorithm likes that one.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
How do you
algorithm.
usually reach out to collaborate with?
It depends.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll ask somebody like, "Hey, we should collaborate," or sometimes people like sometimes we might even have other local metal guys around that might have recently hit me up like just yesterday talking about, "Hey, man, I want to growl on one of your songs," and I might have told them,
Yeah.
"Wait until I make new music, I might find a spot for you."
Hell yeah.
You know, but
They're approaching you.
sometimes
Yeah.
you know.
I think that collaboration with Fleshform, that song goes hard.
Yeah.
Teen Trap Queen goes
Yeah, yeah.
insane.
It's also technically a DC at Arcadia collab because he made the beat.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
credits me because I directed him to make the beat.
You said, "Hey man, can you help me make this beat?"
Yeah, basically. We went in there and was like, "Yeah, I don't know, give me something like this," and he would do a thing and I'd be like, "Yeah."
Do you do most of your stuff with Arcadia?
the recording?
Recording-wise?
Not so much the beat making. I did that was the only one I did there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the recording stuff. Just because I've tried to do it and it's just never as good as anything that comes out there. And also DC just has cooler ideas too that like help me make the songs and vocals and things more interesting.
Mm.
Yeah.
How difficult is it for you to like memorize your lyrics? Because, like, for instance, with a band, it takes me a few weeks to memorize my own lyrics.
Yeah, no,
And then
I
I
get
couldn't
that.
even imagine, like, being a hip hop artist and just, like, writing something, dropping it, and then having it memorized. Like, I don't understand. Is it the same thing? Like, are you practicing?
It
but you're just listening
depends.
to yourself?
You want to know what the secret is?
Do tell, please.
It depends how much I love the flow. Because if I love the flow, I'll sit there doing it in my head all day while I'm working and shit, just sitting over there, you know what I mean? But if it's just something
While you're
that's
driving
kinda,
people around,
yeah,
they're
just
like, this guy's like insane.
get over there, yeah, they think I'm just like plotting, but I'm in my head, just like, yeah, I really do, I do that kind of, but and if it's just something where like I just put it together and I'm like, I know that'll fit, but I don't love it, I don't usually remember it as well. I kind of like have to go in there and read it off the thing and practice it a bunch until. Yeah, it really does depend. But sometimes it'll be something like, oh, I've been ready to drop this verse. Like, I've just been like, you know.
Hell yeah.
It depends. Yeah.
What do you usually like to write about?
Everything. Oh, man, I'm a really bad interviewer. I don't have a straight answer for anything. Pussy.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
That was the straightest
Sunshine and
answer I'll give
Roses.
you. Yeah, Sunshine and Roses.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that one was about pussy. No, that one was literally telling a story. So it was actually the easiest for me to write because I just told the progression of a love story of what happened and threw bars in between.
Have you, in any of your other previous projects, wrote a song about that person before?
Yeah, a bunch.
Cool. Just making
Yep.
sure.
Yeah. Oh, you're confirming.
That's the lore.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
It's a
Same.
concept album.
Does
Same.
Does anybody in this room other than me and you know about Blaze Bros at all?
Oh, maybe not.
I don't think I do.
It was
Like I know you for me being a friend or whatever. I've seen like your different taste in music.
Yeah.
But I liked that, so I could being back then I could see you doing something hip hop related or rap related now
Yeah.
because of that.
So for those that don't know, it was like another mini project that I did. A buddy of mine who played bass in Hey Dude and Old News, I think at one point. He was like my rap brother, and we were the Blaze Bros. And we don't have any specific things to look out for or anything, but we may or may not still be blazing.
Oh.
You know, the
Yeah.
Blaze Bros. You know, we may or may not be cooking some.
Would
things
you say
still.
that the Blaze Brothers have been reignited?
That sounds like a good EP name.
Reignite. There it is. And it's like just a picture of a lighter.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. Got some concepts
Yeah.
going. You know?
Yeah, you
it's
can-
very easy to make
Yeah,
concepts.
that'll be
on
$600.
Blaze Bros.
actually.
Yeah.
How
Plus,
about
plus royalties.
Oh, I was gonna say, how about just like 40%?
Okay. Because if it takes off, then that's good. It's good for me.
It
But if
is
it
good for
doesn't?
you.
Yeah. If it doesn't, then I didn't really miss anything. You know?
Well,
I missed $600. But if I take the $600 and it blows up, then I fucked myself.
Yeah.
But dude, what if we release vinyls with rolling papers in it, dude?
I think
That's a hot.
I think my
project,
grandfather showed me a record that had rolling papers in it.
Oh,
I forgot what
damn.
band it was. It's
it
an
the
old band.
Doobie
It
Brothers?
could probably be done again.
Probably
Yeah,
the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah, it might have been Doobie Brothers.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I'm sure other people have done it though.
Has anybody noticed my default when I'm promoting flyers for shows and stuff, if I can't find any of the band's music, I pretty much do listen to the music. Doobie Brothers every time. That's my default song that I put.
I haven't noticed that, but I'm gonna keep a lookout.
Yeah.
haven't
If I
noticed
can't
that
find
either.
any music, I'm just like,
Doobie Brothers.
listen to the music.
Hey man, it's smooth music.
Yeah.
Yacht rock, dude.
Yeah.
Really? Have you seen the yacht rock videos?
No.
Yacht rock videos.
I should
Love the
check it
yacht.
out.
You know the yacht.
Yeah,
rock.
the
Yeah,
outright.
yeah.
It's like
It's like a 8-part like comedy series.
yeah.
Oh.
Long time ago.
It's very serious.
Oh.
Very serious.
It's a reenactment.
It's a documentary.
Yeah, but it's about yacht rock.
But it's like good.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't like
it's
yacht rock?
rock.
What
Yacht
the hell
rock
is
is good.
yacht rock?
Huh?
What the hell is yacht rock?
Oh,
Smooth music.
yeah. It's
It's like
Like
all the stuff
Santana?
that plays at the beach, right?
think about this. You're on a yacht. Close your eyes.
Okay.
You're on a yacht.
Mm-hmm.
You got a nice, let's say a Manhattan in one hand.
A
You got
what?
a nice long stogie in the other.
Okay.
The year's 1978, and you're waiting on your honey baby child doll to bring you a
Child.
not a child, but what music is playing when you're on the yacht?
Leonard Skinner. That's not
It's
yacht
not a
rock.
yacht.
Oh, no.
Sorry, man. It's not a yacht.
Fuck.
Pontoon.
Little yachty. I don't know. Who, I don't know.
That's a pontoon for sure.
Pontoon.
That's a
rock.
fucking pontoon.
That's
I'm
a
with
little.
you, I'm
That's a
with you.
little.
My family played pontoon.
I'm gonna have
rock
those
as
gonna be
well.
yacht rock playlist
You're thinking-
later on, so I can get in on the
You're
joke.
thinking Hall and Oates. You're thinking Doobie Brothers.
Okay.
Chicago.
You're thinking Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Christopher Cross.
Christopher Cross, great player.
Literally has a song called "Sailing."
Yeah.
So,
Salem.
Takes me away.
to where I'm going. It plays at my work.
Yeah.
Love it. There's a lot of yacht rock on that.
You work at the
playlist.
airport and they play Sailing?
Yeah.
It's pretty
How
funny.
the hell does that make sense?
They should be playing "Fly Away."
Yeah.
That song stinks.
All right.
I love that song.
What were we talking about?
I don't know, but I
Oh,
always,
you said that you play the Doobie Brothers when you can't find.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, hey, yacht rock.
Yeah, but also when I was Ubering the other day, I don't remember what song it was, but there was an old lady in our way, and this song said, "Get out of the way, old woman," and, and I was like, "That's pretty accurate right now."
You write about pussy,
Yeah,
you said.
I was being dumb.
Well,
but I do.
It's an answer.
Yeah,
Do you ever take that? We were talking about your Twin Peaks tattoo.
we weren't, but
Yeah, we did.
should. Oh,
Well, we had a conversation about
Yeah,
it
we
like
did personally.
several weeks ago.
yeah.
Do you ever pull things from stuff you like?
Yeah. The one song, "Say What," I said everything is happening everywhere all at once because I couldn't stop watching that movie, Everything
Oh,
Everywhere All at Once.
That movie rules.
Yeah.
That movie's so
I don't
good.
know. I throw a lot of weird, but like usually they're kind of like hidden, like Easter eggy cookie type stuff. Like you really gotta, I don't
You
know.
gotta really.
But I'm gonna
know.
throw some Twin Peaks and stuff in there now just because you said that. You know?
Okay, thank you.
I'm not, like,
I like the
actually,
Twin
wait.
Peaks.
You already gave me like.
Yeah.
You've already you started it.
Well, that was
You started.
Devin.
Oh, okay. You both started it though.
Yeah. So,
Does anyone have a penny?
Don't. I don't.
Well, it's all good.
We'll figure it out.
Got a light.
I don't.
so what's next, Frank? What do you got next?
More music, but I need everyone to donate to me and give me money so I can afford to release more music. Because now that I've developed high quality standards, and I have to go to studios, it costs money to put music out.
Yeah.
It sucks.
But I do work, and that's why I work today and the block every day. You know,
How do you try to promote yourself so people do give you money?
in weird ways.
Yeah.
Usually sympathy. I
You
tell
post
them
a
my
lot.
leg hurts.
You post a lot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is it
I'll
just
be on
usually
there.
whatever comes to mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why
You just-
sometimes it's good and sometimes
Yeah.
it's not.
You do your videos with. I enjoy those where you're just kind of just going.
You like those
Off the
because I'll record something
Yeah.
and that'll be the take that I keep.
Yeah.
And then I'll do another. Like I don't go back and watch over and over. I'm just like good enough because I hate doing it. So I'm trying to get it over and done with.
Usually, if it's like the first thing that comes to mind, it's probably the best.
You think
Yeah.
you could do one right now?
Maybe, but I don't want to. But I could put that in there, and I
You don't want
would,
to?
and it would be part of the thing.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes, even when I don't want to, I do it and I put that in there.
Well,
You
do
know
one
what I mean?
for your most recent song, Amphibian.
Do what? Like
just do one right
make
now.
a video?
Yeah,
or
do
it.
act
Right now,
like
yeah.
I'm making a video.
Do one right now. Do it for
You
real
got to do it right now.
I don't feel. Can I pretend to? I'm gonna pretend to.
You can pretend to.
if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, just
I
to
hit
give people an
record.
idea of the process of it.
Hey Frank, we need to talk about how you're not promoting stuff well enough. Oh, I'm over here doing something stupid, idiot. Yeah. This is serious, Frank. You need to take things more seriously. Oh, I don't care something about Ninja Turtles. Blah, blah, blah. Amphibian, Frank the Frog. Is that
That was
good?
good. That was really good.
Yeah, that would have went viral
So I
right
should have
there.
hit record.
Yeah. Damn.
There's a bottle cap.
You can't
High
do
life?
it the same though.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think it's highlight.
Is it a high life?
American Otis Brewery. Are they the oldest?
That's a Yingling.
Oh, it's a Yingling.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a dime. Put the dime in there. Boom.
How'd you do that? What the?
How the fuck did you do that? What? And it's still
See what
there.
I'm saying? For those of you who don't see this at home, I stuck some shit in my forehead and amazed them. I got a sticky forehead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it because you're a frog?
I don't understand.
It's because he's a frog.
Yeah.
So you need a video in here sometimes. It just still sucks.
You're just sticking stuff to your forehead.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got a
man.
bottle cap on his forehead, and he had a dime in it at one point. And he flicked it, and he flicked his head forward real hard, and the dime flew out, but the bottle cap remained.
Sticky.
He's
you do this-
sticky
this,
because he's a frog.
It's a skill you've practiced over the years.
Yeah, kind of.
No, he was born
Yeah.
this way. He's a frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Amphibian is the new single, and is there another one coming out soon? And I imagine. but-
There's some stuff in the works, but I don't know when, so I won't say anytime soon. Oh, wait, no, I might not even release it, man. You're going to have to give me 400 likes and click this thing below before I even think about releasing any music, man. Because I don't release music.
Well, where
man.
can people go do that so you can release more music? Tell the good audience.
What part should I say?
All of
It's
them.
all the things. Okay, so go to Spotify and you just search Frank the Frog. Ooh, can I do this horrible disclaimer? I hate doing this.
Go for it.
If you use Apple Music, the name change actually never happened. My music is on there. If you're not finding it, it's under Giant Fetus. I've been trying to change it for like a year now, and last I spoke to them, they're like, "You waited too long. We don't change names." And I'm like, "I tried like a year ago," and they're like, "Nope, too long." But anyway,
Is that the lady on the phone at Apple Music?
no, that's just the voice I do for the email
Okay.
person. Yeah. Yeah. But what's the other stuff? I don't know. Linktree./ whatever. Frank the Frog
Yeah.
with underscores.
Yeah.
Frank the Frog raps with underscores.
Frank underscore or the wait. Frank underscore.
See, that's
the
why I say just with underscores.
Frog
So you don't have to stop
underscore
every
raps.
time. It's a
And
real
you
long
have
sound.
about 5 or 8 Instagram accounts.
Yeah, well, you know, you need some burners every now and again, and
Sure.
also you got to learn to scam the scammers. See, if you're scamming the scammers, you can't get scammed by a scammer because you already put a scam on a scammer. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
They can't waste their time scamming other people.
Exactly.
No. So
But hey, if you guys are local, please stop clicking those goddamn things on Facebook. They're all spam. No one lost a dog. No one's grandma's hurt.
Oh, I know.
No one's in a tree. And I feel bad because there are dying puppies and grandmas and tree problems. But
There are.
not these. Not the
Someone's
ones y'all
grandma's
clicking.
stuck in a tree.
Yeah, and they're over here spamming about it.
Yeah.
Mm,
It's gonna be the boy who cried grandma in a tree before too long.
you know.
I'm in like a Facebook group that it's for like wrestling in the Southeast, and they just promote like their shows in there, but they have like no like moderation. So like sometimes like it would happen once a week. There'll be like 8 posts of just like America's next talent. Simon Cowell has been ... And it's like him in a hospital bed.
Oh, I've seen that one. Like you, and there's so many. They're like, you won't believe what just happened. And there's like this person and 80 other people got tagged.
Yeah, dude,
This person just died in an accident.
join the Facebook group Myrtle Beach Sweet Deals, and that's everything in there is a spam post. And you can report this shit to admins as much as you want to. But there's one admin, and she does not give a fuck, dude.
You know what?
You see 10 pictures, and it's like the same old couple in front of a car saying they're going to sell their car. They're not selling their fucking car. They're not real.
Do you know what Facebook group is heavily gate kept and moderated? Myrtle Beach shows.
It is. Check out Myrtle Beach shows. We promote everything, unless we're not the promoters.
I don't remember if it was Myrtle Beach shows or one of them, but I don't know if y'all remember that day I tried to do a parody post of the scam post, and I ended up deleting it because it attracted actual scammers.
I don't remember that.
I don't think it was Myrtle Beach shows, because I think it might have been because Myrtle Beach shows is a private group, and we heavily moderate.
Okay, so it probably wasn't.
That one's gate kept.
But
Yeah.
it was something. Maybe it was Myrtle Beach events or something where I don't know. But I did it as a joke, and next thing you know, those people actually popped up liking it and then putting a link under my link.
What did you put? What was the post? It was just a scam link?
Yeah, it was just one of those joke things like my dog is stuck in a tree and it hurts. Please don't click here. And it was like, it was the pre-save or something for amphibian or something like that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, but
Did anyone do it?
I don't know because after I saw that real scammers were involved, I just deleted the whole thing. I was like, I don't want
It's
to
all
enable
bot
this
links.
shit. Yeah,
That's rough.
they ruin everything.
Robots.
Yeah.
So what's next for Frank the Frog, dude?
He said he was going to put out new music and do
No,
shows.
you have to get 400 likes to do that.
Oh, 400
Yeah.
likes.
What do we not have to like to get released?
What do you not have to like? Or what do you have to go dislike? Can I send you on a disliking spree?
Yeah, I could do that.
Hey, I have a friend out in PD, and he does some like similar stuff to what you do as far as what Frank the Frog does.
I think I know who you're talking about.
His name, he goes by Dark Cheddar.
Oh, Dark Cheddar. Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to hook you and him up.
Holler at him, you know.
Maybe I'll show you some of his stuff after this. And darkcheddar.bandcamp.com. That's dark K. He spells it weird. It's not cheddar with a C. It's K. So
That's cool with a K.
he does like some rap. He does some like metal stuff. He put up like a weird pop song recently. It's kind of like an Elvis Costello tune. It's very weird, but maybe with you and him can do something at some point.
Well, I like Elvis Costello, so
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll like his stuff, you know.
Sure. Thanks for hanging out, Frank.
Hey, thanks.
You have
for
any other things, intelligent things to say?
intelligent things to say? Yeah. No.
Are you glad I didn't ask you to do like a Breakfast Club style freestyle?
Yeah, drop a 16 real quick.
Yeah, how about it?
Is
You
that
know,
how they
fuck
say
it.
it?
Do it.
Drop some bars.
I don't
have to.
wanna. Well, unless you really want me. Well, here's the thing. All right.
What if I gave you
Fraud.
400 likes right now out of my
Oh,
pocket?
shit.
I got some right here. You know?
I will give you a
Andrew is producing
freestyle
400 likes. out of
only
his
if I can use the random things that I see in this place.
That's fine. Here, hand him the 400 likes.
Yeah, gotcha.
Is that 400 likes?
Oh God, it's heavy. Oh man, how do you just like?
It's heavy
lightly-
and it didn't even make a sound.
I know, but it's just like
Do I grab it from you, or are you just gonna set it in my
yeah.
lap?
Here, you put your hands
It
out.
looks too heavy.
Put your hands out
I
on
don't-
mine, please.
I don't
They're
think
so
I'm-
heavy.
I don't think
All right, I'm gonna put it on the floor. You grab those when you leave.
it's really not that heavy. You know?
I have some really nice basketball shorts that hold. I have more likes than my basketball shorts. Yeah, whatever.
Well, okay, listen. You got Descendants on the wall. Stone Cold is bald. So is me and Carlson. Not y'all. Wait a sec. I just realized we actually have like opposite hairs going on. You got two bald guys on this side and two long hairs over. You couple of damn long hairs over there.
Yeah, that on purpose. I showed up just in time to be
Yep.
separated
To be
like
bald
this.
together. I saw another guy at the airport today also that looked like my brother if he accepted his baldness. Because he's balding too, but like he tries to hold on to it. You know?
I know some people like
He's
that.
hanging on to it like his hair's hanging onto his head.
Yeah, you just gotta let it go. Just keep shaving it every few. I like the stubbly look. I don't know about you.
Well, I have
I
to
keep it
if I
stubborn.
shave it with a razor, I have to shave it every couple of days, or else I'm going to have that reverse George Costanza going
bald
on.
people, bald people stuff, bald people
My
stuff.
my
Yeah,
forehead
bald
goes
people,
into like a
bald
six
people.
head, you know? 'Cause it's
Oh,
real thin
yeah.
right here, but thick back there.
Yeah.
I'll shave it in the morning.
Do you ever wear hats? I feel like I've never seen you in a hat.
No, you see how big my fucking head is, dude? I haven't been able to wear a hat since I was like 15.
They stretch
Yeah, no,
a
fucking
lot. This
size
one,
9 hat over here.
Oh, it's stretching right there like that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You want to try my hat, Austin?
Yeah, I'll try on that.
Try that.
Okay. We're trying on
that's
hats.
We're doing hats.
Costin has it. Man,
I mean, it's on there.
please let me fucking come on, keep that
Dude,
thing on.
oh my gosh.
Look how little the bill looks, too.
God, you look like you're about to fucking kick someone off someone's land, and now, it looks like you owe a lot of money in child support.
I'm cruising the boulevard. My truck is hella squatted, and I'm really obnoxious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So this is why I don't wear hats, man. 'Cause they're all too fucking tiny.
That's just a regular size hat.
Yeah.
This says like one size fits all.
Yeah, my ass.
You should sue Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. That place is an
I don't like
anxiety
it either.
attack waiting to fucking happen.
The hat was $15.
There is a lot going on, but, like,
They're good at night. What you got? You got some Bucky merch?
yeah, you got
You got a,
a bottle
Bucky
opener
chain?
/ fingernail clipper.
You got
What?
The
Wait, that's
bussies.
both?
Well, I got it because it was a bottle opener. I was like, wait,
It's a fingernail clipper on a bottle.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's actually fucking insane.
That's funny.
I've used it many ways.
Yeah.
It's also got a file there, so I've been filing a little bit,
Man.
Yep.
Swiss Army keychain over here.
Oh,
Straight
Bucky's.
up.
Well, Frank, thank you again. You have to follow Frank the Frog Raps with underscores on the Instagram to keep up
I
with
rap with underscores.
with the Frank and the frogs, and try to stay late, try to stay up EP, Amphibian, and a whole other slew of tunes at your disposal. Costin, can you talk about the Myrtle Beach show stuff, because I feel like you booked it all, so you do that.
You actually did book all these that are coming. So
Upcoming. I mean, we have November 18th. It's the first hip hop / rap show we've ever done. We got Frank the Frog on there. We got previous guest Bubba Graham is on there. Christian Gill is flying, also known as Young Half Dead, is flying in from Colorado.
He told me to do that.
Got Bisky Christ, a local rapper, went to high school with him, and then Savant from Charleston. That's November 18th. We have one that's
at Fresh Brewed.
Yes, we have Fresh Brewed. I think it's doors at 7, show at 8. I could be wrong. $10.
I think you did 6:37.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Doors at 6:30. First performance 7:30. Should be a good old time. Then we have something November 19th to be announced sometime soon. I got a hardcore show November 26th with Rat Poison from the Upstate, Quiet from Charleston, Warning Order from Fayetteville, Intimidator from Sumter, and dude, bad times. I can't remember right now. Oh, Dead Friends, also from the Upstate.
Okay.
And then we have a couple shows in December that haven't been announced yet, but
You got to clear that schedule for December 16th, though.
yeah, that'll be a good one. December 16th.
That's the one you got to go to.
You have to go to.
You got to
that
go to
one.
all of them.
What's
Go to all
December
of them.
16th?
I'll,
You'll
I'll
find
tell you
out.
about. I'll tell you about December 16th.
Oh, okay. I don't know what it is. So, also, Costin, a member of our sister band, Hymns of Blasphemy.
Our
There's
sister
some,
band.
Yeah, there's some Hymns of Blasphemy shows as well. Can you detail those?
Yeah, October 6th, we're playing in Ridgeville, which is outside
Wait, the 6th or the 7th?
6th.
6th.
Oh shit. Okay. I've been saying the 7th for the past 2 weeks.
Oh, well, whoops. No, so October 6th, we're playing in Ridgeville Roadhouse. It'll be our first time playing there. It's like right outside of Charleston. October 7th, we're playing in Greenville, South Carolina at the Radio Room.
Are you room?
And then October 8th in Florence at a house. The same house that I broke my freaking arm at.
So
But I'm
come
not-
out and break your arm.
Yeah, I'm not going to be the one breaking my arm this time,
What's
y'all.
the what? So like, I think the deal with that show is that it's gonna be over quick because all the bands have a really short set.
Yeah, and we're
So-
all sharing gear for the most part.
Oh man, so that's like you gotta get. It's like blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah, if you're not there at doors, good luck, because
Yeah.
it'll be over within 45 minutes. Yeah, you can check out our Instagram for other updates about, not other updates, other details about who we're playing with. I don't want to go into that. huge spiel.
Hymns blasphemy.
Yeah, Hymns of Blasphemy on everything. Instagram, Twitter, freaking TikTok. Because Hymns of Blasphemy was too long. Devin was right with the last episode that I heard.
I think I remember you telling me that.
Yep, Hymns of Blasphemy. Check it out. I'm gonna be yelling, throwing up.
All right, and the most important, obviously, the Windley. You got to follow at Windley_band for all the Windley crap on all the socials, and
You can also check us out and a couple of the bands and artists we mentioned on the new Scene SC compilation. You go to scenesc.com.
What the hell is that?
It's a compilation of a bunch of bands from South Carolina.
I've never heard of this.
We're on there.
I wasn't
I
involved.
wasn't aware.
You're aware now, and so is the people that listen.
Do I get money from it?
No, you go to CNSC.
What the fuck is that?
You go to CNSC.com and you look at the list of the bands. Listen to all the bands. There's some friends of ours. There's a couple bands we mentioned tonight. I'm
What
pretty
friends
sure.
of ours?
Just look it up,
How did you get notified you're on there?
because I signed up to be on there.
Oh, what the F? Okay.
They have an open submission.
Oh.
Yeah, so look into it next year, because there's everything.
Well, don't look into it too hard. You don't get any money.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the
Just
fuck?
like Bandcamp.
Yeah, because it's all Bandcamp links.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, check that out and check out all the bands. Shout out to them for having us.
All right. Is there anything else?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Costin? Frank?
Andrew?
Devin?
Devin?
Nope.
Me?
Andrew?
Devin?
Costin?
Frank?
Costin?
Devin,
Andrew?
Frank?
Jake,
Devin?
Henry?
Costin.
Hank?
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Donkey.
Donkey!
Donkey!